It's Monday morning. I'm just getting ready for the day. It's actually bank holiday Monday, so just a very chill day. Got up, went for my first run in a while, which was really good. Like, it's just given me so much energy. I'm gonna get ready for the day. I think on the agenda is a little bit of gardening, a little bit of cooking and meal prep, and yeah, just a typical bank holiday Monday at home, like getting little bits done for the rest of the week. I'm gonna get ready first. I'm using this. This is from Tropic. It's their Sunday Facial UV Defense SPF 50. My friend works for Tropic in the sense of I basically ordered this through her, and it's so nice. It smells amazing. It has banana flower in it, and that is what I can smell. I didn't end up filming it. We went camping this weekend, so we went on Friday night, all day Saturday, stayed Saturday night, and then we came back quite early Sunday morning because Jay had golf and that was already scheduled in. But it was so much fun. I'll put a couple of pictures actually. It was such a nice weekend. We did a really good hike on the Saturday day, and I think that we ended at Thor's Cave. So I'll leave a link actually to the All Trails map that we did. It was a really good 4.5, 5 hour hike. And you just, there was lots of different bits to it. It wasn't too hard, it was a really good length. And yeah, it was just a really nice, wholesome way to spend the weekend. So I did that with my brother and his girlfriend. Then we came home yesterday, and yeah, I was in the garden a lot yesterday actually. And it was one of those days where I just had all my hair scraped back, in a cap, in the garden. I don't know whether to put on a little bit of makeup or leave it there. My skin actually is quite glowy after that. These dungarees, I think that I'm gonna take these off and resell them because I'm just not 100%. I was looking in the mirror and it reminded me of that scene in The Grinch where he's like trying to decide on what to wear for the holiday cheermeister. Like, there's something about dungarees in this colour that I just, are not working with me. So yeah, if you see me wearing something different in the next set of clips, that is why. I'm about to do a kitchen clean, so ignore the mess. But this morning I made my granola that I do. I think it's my best one yet, and I realised the key to making good granola at home is cooking it low and slow. I think in the past I was like doing it on 160, 170, not realising that actually so much of the taste and the flavour is kept when you do it around like 140, 150 for about 40, 50 minutes. So yeah, that's my breakfast for the week, and I just have that with the Faye total yogurt and loads of like berries and then a little bit of honey on top. Bank holiday weekends make me realise why my goal is to have a 4-day working week, because having 2 days to rest and then 1 day to do all the little household bits, like today me and Jay have divvied up the household cleaning tasks. I'm doing the floor, so I'm doing all of the hoovering. Jay's doing the bathroom, a couple of other bits. And you just need that day. It's like the reset day, because if you're just having Saturday and then you have to have your reset day on a Sunday, it's intense. Like, that is so intense, and I don't know how people are doing it. Like, I don't know how we're doing it. I feel like that's why, well, I'm not going to get into it now, but obviously a lot of people are feeling burnt out and not content. And I do think it's just that we don't have enough time for like active leisure where we're just doing things that we simply enjoy. And it's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. Like, how can I bring in more things that are outside of work, or not just sat watching TV, which is great at times, but also like things that I can do where I'm like moving my hands or like being out in the garden. I think that's why I'm really enjoying gardening, because it's nice to see the progress of something. I am also thinking, this is like really preemptively for next year, of getting into sewing or knitting, and yeah, basically having that as my winter activity, because I'm definitely a bit of a homebody that time of year. I don't want to leave the house, but equally I need something to keep my mind engaged. So I'm manifesting entering my knitting era. I've just spent a good hour in the garden really thinking about just like what I want to share, what I want to create. And it's the first time in a while I've just felt creative and like I'm in a flow with it. Feeling, because I really feel like, honestly, I feel like for a lot of this year, I've almost felt a little bit lost in terms of what I want to share, what platforms I want to show up on. And it's almost like I've just have this pull towards being on Instagram. Yeah, I definitely get so much more enjoyment out of YouTube, and I find it a lot easier actually to just come on here and show up and share my full self. And I think definitely from like a sense of self point of view, it's really good for me in that. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it was just really lovely to sit out there and start writing. I don't know if anyone else gets this. If you're in a creative role where you have to like think of ideas and think outside the box, you will probably resonate, but it ebbs and flows massively for me. And I think part of being self-employed and doing this more is learning that there will be days where I just physically can't do it. But then the part of me that is, you know, wanting to be consistent and get certain things out there. I mean, I struggle with it. The whole reason that I talk about living a slower life and wanting to be more mindful is because, you know, I got caught into this trap of constant productivity. And the thing is, when you are creative, there's not really, like with the job that I do, well, part of the job that I do, there isn't really a limit on how much you can do. If anything, it's encouraged to do more and do more and do more. So yeah, I just really have to be mindful of that. It's now Tuesday. I say Tuesday, it's fake Monday because it's the Tuesday after bank holiday, so of course today feels like a Monday. But I thought I'd just do a quick outfit of the day. I'm wearing these jeans that are new from Suzanne. They really kindly asked me if I wanted to have a voucher. So of course I was like, yeah, I really love Suzanne clothes, and these jeans are just a really nice addition. I've just been doing a little bit of work on my laptop this morning, so I thought there is no point in picking up the camera. But this afternoon, on my lunch break now, I'm going to go and have a coffee with Jay. I need to go and collect a couple of bits because we're going on holiday. Okay, I'm back. Didn't actually end up going for a coffee in the end. But I did go to Next and pick something up, and I thought I'd do a little unboxing because I've been looking for something like this for such a long time that isn't like £100 plus. This is a wall light that you basically don't have to have electrics go into it. So it's a rechargeable battery operated wall light, and it's actually, you're not going to be able to see it here, and I don't think it's very obvious. There is something under here where you can plug basically like a USB in, not a USB, what would it be called? Like a charging port, and then plug it into your main socket that doesn't have to be there all the time. It's rechargeable, so yeah, I'm really happy with that.
Power up to plank. From all fours or plank pose, send the hips up. Take the hips back. So notice how my left hip is over my left.
State of my hair. I'm going to try and let it dry naturally and see if it can before I have to leave the house. It's actually Friday now. Another beautiful day. We have had the most gorgeous start to May. If you're in the UK, I think we all needed this. I think we all needed it. It felt like, I mean, spring just didn't come, but it has arrived. Today feels like a big day for me. Well, it is a big day. I have my final EMDR session, and since making the decision to stop having therapy, stop having this form of therapy for a bit, I just feel like a weight has been lifted. I feel so much more hopeful. I just feel really good. It's almost like I'm thinking more about the future instead of holding on to things in the past. And yeah, it's given me more space to just be more intentional, think about the kind of future that I want and how I can show up for myself even more. Yeah, that's at 10:30 this morning. So Jay's working, so I'm getting the bus there. We share a car. So yes, I'll be leaving in about just under an hour. But yeah, I'm feeling very reflective. I've just written my therapist a little thank you card, so I've got that to take with me. And actually what I wanted to show you is this. This is So Good by Emily English, her new cookbook. It came out yesterday, I got it delivered yesterday, and I had so much fun last night sitting in the garden and going through all of the recipes. I eat mostly veggie. There will be the odd occasion I'll have a little bit of meat. I don't like chicken, I'm quite particular, and I will have fish. And in here, even the recipes that have meat in are very easy to substitute for things like tofu or any other option. They're really good. I don't want to say basic because they're not basic, but there's not a lot of ingredients in them, so they're tasty, but you don't have to have lots of different things in the cupboard. You don't have to go out and buy those different things, which is exactly the kind of recipes that I want during the week. So yeah, I'm just so excited about this. As you can see, my hair's kind of turned out okay. I'm actually getting it done tomorrow. First time in 6 months, which is shocking. I probably should have gone and at least had a cut. But I'm unsure what to do. I think definitely getting a good amount cut off. I don't want to go too short, but just any ends that need to be cut off, I'm going to get rid. And then I think maybe going a little bit lighter because I do just like it being light, but then also trying to be mindful of keeping my hair healthy. What time are we on? I absolutely need to leave the house right now. I don't think I've actually shared a post-therapy catch-up because I end up coming home, pottering around in the garden, having lunch, and then I have just been to get a pedicure. So this is a really luxurious Friday. The final session was so lovely and just, yeah, my therapist has been amazing. She's just an amazing woman. So it was really nice to kind of round off what can be such a difficult thing to do in such a nice way. It's just left me feeling really good for the weekend. I'm gonna now go in the garden and do a little bit of work there. And I'm also tomorrow having to squeeze in some filming for a job that I'm doing. But because I'm going away next week and I'm in Wales from Monday, ideally I need to be getting all of that done tomorrow and Monday morning, so that's my priority. And I also want to do a little bit of baking for Sunday, so I'm going to see what I can get in. I'm feeling really hopeful. I feel like with this energy I've got, I need to do like a little bit of journaling, do a little bit of a vision board and really think about what it is that I want in life. Like when I'm in this mood, it's a really good time for me to just like harness this energy and run with it. It's Saturday morning. I'm back in my usual spot. I'm just going to put on a little bit of makeup for the day. I'm getting my hair done this afternoon at 2, and today I am just having like one of those days where I just need to get things sorted. Also, I'm just using the usual Arborian. This is actually the CC Red Correct because I've only got a mini in my other one, just the normal CC cream, which I want to keep for holidays. So yeah, I'm using this, which to be honest I really like as well. So yeah, today I'm like having a sorting out, pottering around day. I've got all of my clothes out for holiday, so I thought I could run through some of the dresses I'm taking and just like, you can pack with me. And then yeah, this afternoon at 2 o'clock, I'm heading into town because I'm getting my hair done, which is why I have just scraped it all back because obviously I'm not going to wash it this morning when the hairdresser is going to do that for me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'd also like to do a little bit of baking this morning if I can, because tomorrow me and my friend Izzy are running a mindful woman's walk in the Peak District. We're going to Mam Tor, which does scare me a little bit because it can get really busy there, but I'm sure it'll all be fine. We're meeting quite early. And yeah, we're taking packed lunches, so I'd like to be able to take banana bread. If you're coming to that and I don't bring anything, it's because it hasn't worked out. I just feel like I can't offer it out to people because I am going to try a new recipe, which is risky, but yeah, that's what I'm doing this weekend. I'm so looking forward to it. On paper it kind of looks like I'm doing a lot, but it's all things that I really want to do and I'm really excited for. So if anything, it just feels exciting and I feel energized by it. There's definitely a difference. Like I spent so many years doing things that didn't fill up my cup and led me to feeling burnt out. Whereas now I'd say, I mean, I'm definitely not doing as much. I do allow myself to rest a lot more and I listen to kind of what I need. but also my weekends can still be full, but I can still feel good and energized by them. I guess it just depends on what it is you're doing. And just checking in with yourself as well, because I think it's really easy to continue doing things out of habit, but without actually questioning whether it's working for you still. Like, we're constantly changing and evolving, and something that worked for you this time last year might not necessarily work for you this year. And I think just remembering that and like adapting and changing, I mean, that's what's been really helpful for me. Makeup is done. I'm enjoying the Charlotte Tilbury blusher, and actually I'm also wearing brown mascara, which is new for me. I always used to use black, but I just feel like it's a little bit softer and feels a bit nice for day to day. I'm gonna be honest, this room is a mess, and that is why I have pushed myself in the corner, like backed myself up against the wall, because there are clothes on the bed ready to go out. There's a hoover, there's an iron, backpack, lots of stuff. Anyway, let's get back in. This year, I really set myself, I say the challenge, but it's not been a challenge because it's been easy, but I wanted to change my shopping habits in terms of how much I buy secondhand. I wanted to increase that, and also where I shop on the high street, because I was still shopping in some places where I really don't align with their values, how they treat their workers, all that sort of stuff, and I just thought, no, I'm not doing it anymore. And actually, as we come up to like the halfway point of the year, I've succeeded, and it's been so easy, and actually it's made shopping and dressing so much more enjoyable because I'm not kind of following trends too much, and I'm just thinking about what I can add into my wardrobe that will feel really nice. And I'd say kind of last year I wanted to be a bit more minimal in terms of what I had, but I've also realised that it's nice to have variety and sometimes the ability to experiment with your wardrobe. So I've got a few more things that I've bought secondhand, like these trousers, for example. Just some linen green trousers. I got these from Vinted. Let me show you some of the bits that I'm taking, some bits that I have had in my wardrobe for years, some bits that are secondhand. This top, I need to actually figure out something to wear this with, but I absolutely love it. This is from Ted Baker originally. Got it off Vinted. It's got these ties at the back as well. So it's just got a lot of nice detailing, and I thought that potentially with some linen trousers, obviously not these linen trousers because that is too much green. Or maybe it isn't actually, I don't know. Yeah, I thought this could look really nice. So I've got that in my maybe pile because I need to figure out what I'd actually wear on the bottom with it. I've got a Cezanne dress. Again, this is from Vinted. This is going to be my getting out of the sea or getting out of the pool dress, or morning breakfast dress, you know, just like a beach cover up. So yeah, originally from Cezanne. I think I got this for around £20 off Vinted, and I just put it in the wash with a whitener that I've got from Clothes Doctor, which worked really well. So just want doing that. I love that. I think it's really cute. Another secondhand dress. This one I got from a charity shop near me. It needs an iron. I'm going to iron all of this. I mean, it is a bit more of a faff. I really try and go for clothes that are just so comfortable I don't have to think about them once I've got them on. This is off the shoulder, but I don't mind. Length is nice. Okay, my favourite summer dress of all time. This is originally from Mango. I say originally from Mango. I actually bought this directly from Mango. I think it would have been 3 years ago, but I have seen this again on Vinted. High neck dress with cutout detailing, little side cutouts, and it's a midi length. I just love this colour so much. I've realised I actually love colour, and I feel better wearing colour. I think in winter, I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but I really just don't know what my style is. I'll just wear like boring jumpers and jeans. So I do need to think about that a little bit more next year. But yeah, my all-time favourite summer dress, 3 years old, love it. Final dress, this is from Nobody's Child. Again, I need to iron it. It's nice, it's got like the tiered detail at the bottom. Nice frilled detail. The one thing I'd say with this is I feel like I need to have it altered to shorten the length of these, first of all, so it sits a little bit higher, and then maybe take some length off the bottom. Basically, this dress has caused me a couple of issues. A couple of times where I wore it last year, I do just have to be careful when it comes to stairs, and it's one of those ones where you have to lift up, because otherwise, given how stretchy it is, the whole thing could pop down. That did actually happen to me. It happened to me in the worst place possible, in a concert hall. Don't know if anyone saw what happened, but yeah, that happened to me in this dress, and somehow I'm still not scarred from the occasion. Anyway, yeah, this I do like, and I think it is very appropriate. We're going to, I don't know if I've mentioned it, we're going to Mias Pueblo in Spain, so in like the town area. Never been before, heard really good things. My close friend Molly, who I do the book club with, she has been loads, and I completely forgot and didn't realise that she'd given us loads of recommendations. But yeah. Anyway, lots of lovely dresses, lots of colour, which, I mean, there's a lot of red, a lot of green. I definitely selected with the colours. One final thing that is new, this cap from You Swim, and it just says on it, "Gone swimming." Don't know if that's going to pick up. Just thought it was cute, and I think by the pool or on any days that we're doing like a little hike or a walk, can protect my scalp with this hat, sort this room out, pack everything away, and honestly I think then I'm gonna make my banana bread. So I'll probably check in with you for that, because that's probably way more exciting than you seeing me tidy up. The recipe for the banana bread is in this Emily English cookbook, and I mean actually it's in the breakfast section, but it doesn't really matter. I think, yeah, I'm going to make this recipe, but I'm just not going to put the banana on top because I don't tend to like that. I do really recommend this book. So many, I mean, as you can see, I've got big plans. I completely forgot that I was gonna vlog me trying the banana bread. I think that it might be my new favourite recipe. I absolutely loved it. I did do a couple of subs, so instead of doing honey, I did maple syrup, and then instead of using normal flour, I used buckwheat flour because I just had it in. And I've decided I loved it so much, I'm now, after I've come back from the hairdressers, which I'm going to in a second, I'm gonna do the Gut Food lemon drizzle loaf from the same cookbook. Jay's just here and he seems happy about that. I'm back from the hairdressers. It feels weird looking in the viewfinder. I feel like I do look quite different with my hair this light, but I love it. Quite a bit lighter. Also the fact that it's straight, I never wear my hair straight, but because I'm doing the hike tomorrow, I just thought there's no point in you curling it. Yeah, I love it. I'm really, really happy with it. And it should still grow out nicely because it's all blended the root really well. Yeah, perfect. I'm now going to edit this vlog and get it uploaded for you tomorrow. This is probably, well, it will be the most real-time vlog I've ever done because it's very rare that I work on a Saturday these days, but yeah, I just want to get this edited tonight, uploaded. And I feel kind of good about it. It's weird. I feel like I've just got this new lease of energy, and I do just love YouTube. So yeah, I'm going to sit in the garden. Also want to try and see the Northern Lights tonight. I can't believe we basically missed it. We missed it. We didn't go outside and look, which now I'm seeing everyone's pictures, I feel a bit sad about, and I do have FOMO over, which I don't usually get. I'm usually pretty good when it comes to FOMO, but I'm a bit jealous that I didn't see the sky like that. So we're gonna get some hot chocolate, well, have hot chocolates and sit out till, well, from like 10 tonight and see if we can see things. But yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video.